Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition Sphere of Influence. Let's replay again. I'm the Mysterious JG. So what I'm going to do, which is something I mentioned last time, I think we're going to go on a little sideways trip in time. I guess we're technically traveling forward in time. We've broken history, and in order to showcase the Takeda events, we're going to jump ahead. And I'll try to get the Takeda events to spawn, and then we're going to want to jump back to the game we've already got going, because I think that'll be an interesting one to finish. But we need the Battle of Okehazama in order for certain things to happen. There's an event that I guess... Let's see. Struggle for power. I guess we kind of skipped the... There should be an event where we Yeah, well, you know, actually, we've accidentally skipped the... Because I saw it off screen while goofing around, but it hasn't popped up yet. We're supposed to get a event that centers on a forming a three-way alliance between the Takeda and the Hojo and stuff. So let me try something real quick. Oh. Looks like I don't have it on this computer. I have it on a different computer. So I'm making a mess of this already. I plan to just jump right into the Battle of Okehazama, but I think what we want to do is find a scenario where the Takeda have like pretty much all their cities that we're supposed to have. Okay. This would be 5 years. If we place the Takeda. I just want to see something here. Uchisa Shimazu, Takahisa's heir, and his brother swiftly conquer the domains of Kyushu. Let's see what's going on here.
Let us begin the meeting.
Let's begin to begin. We have a marriage alliance with the Hojo and a marriage alliance we have a marriage alliance with the Hojo and a marriage alliance with the Imagawa. So this is kind of wrong. Let's try this over. We're going to be jumping around a bit trying to show off historical events. It's not necessarily going to work exactly as we want it to. So apologize that I didn't have this better organized, but unfortunately, yeah, I've got the wrong computer handy. I thought I had marked Birth of Nobunaga, Viper of Mino, God of War descends. That's probably it. Struggle of power will be later. Might have to quick. As long as we don't have the tripartite alliance in place, we can jump in here. Just get that to go. Head of the Takeda clan. Right where he wanted him. Harunobu tasted defeat his hands formidable foe, losing many key retainers. Lord Harunobu, I have not had the words to express my gratitude for your help with retaking Sanada territory. Well, apparently I didn't get this event before. Yukitaka Sanada, leader of the Sanada clan, and renowned for his skill and tactics, particularly displaying skill and siege during the invasion of North Shinano. He took Yoshikiyo's fortress, Toishi Castle, in a mere day. No formalities needed, Yukitaka. Let me hear how you brought down Toishi in one day. Yeah, we got the event where he took down Yuishi in one day, but we didn't trigger this event because apparently this event is just the opening of a scenario. Possibly a DLC scenario. That might be why I didn't get this event in normal gameplay. With an array of 7,000 strong, we couldn't take down Toishi 500, yet you brought it down in a day. Why? Was our strategy mistaken? Is your strategy that much better than our own? Lord Horinobu, or should I say my liege. It is said that to siege a castle, one must siege the human heart. Over sturdy the fortress, if the soldiers open the gates, all will end. With all my mind could muster, I simply attacked the soldiers' hearts and had them open the door. That was all. Attack their hearts, you say? Very well, Yukitaka served me. There's no doubt he is a great leader, and yet he seems to harbor anxiety. Of course, that one obtained Kai by exiling his father. That deed still weighs heavily on his mind. Maybe we did get this. Dots. Worried? But know this, Sir Yukitaka. Just as you guessed, our liege is a man worthy to rule this nation. Our liege saw the potential of a nameless Ronin and took him in. His gratitude is boundless. That is why this one brought Sir Yukitaka to our liege. Supporting our liege, that is our purpose. Purpose, you say? I intended from the start to dedicate all the wisdom of the Sanada to our liege. We should support the Takeda clan, though it mean our deaths. However, Sir Kanzuke, there is one other thing we must support. And what is that? Our liege's heart. If our liege's heart fails, the castles and soldiers will soon follow. Not because of some divine purpose, but as a friend. As one to help our liege through the hard times. And that is something only you can do, Sir Kanzuke. Dots. Alright. Unification of Shinano. Surround Katsuraro Castle.
Your orders?
Alright, so... I need to try... I'm trying not to get caught up in doing lots and lots and lots of... I'm going to try not to get caught up in lots of domestics. But we do need to get some basic stuff going. So... Oh, wow. We got farther west than I anticipated. I guess this was part of the story. So we haven't... We got over to here, but I haven't busted through and taken over Inubiyama Castle, obviously. In this scenario, the Imagawa and not the Matsudaira are in charge over here. But I guess it doesn't matter because I just want to get the triparite. 2,000 troops. We got 1,000 here, 1,000 here. Various Ronin we can hire. He's not really that impressed by that treasure, is he? Ooh. These people got some bad loyalty. This is a thing we haven't had to worry about in a while, obviously. Got a lot of guys at Tsujigasaki. All right, so don't want to get overly caught up in I do want to finish this storyline to see if we can get the next thing to trigger, though. Common's going to be changed.
Let us begin the meeting. Here is last month's balance. Reporting in.
Okay, couldn't find anything. Blah, 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 blah.
Let's enact a policy.
Laws of the Takeda is $530 a month. Diplomacy, blah, blah, blah. Just trying to get something to get our...
Let's let everyone know.
Again, I don't want to overthink this. I just wanted to get something going. I'm overthinking stuff already. Don't have any money to spend, so let's just keep. Want to wait a couple of turns here, but not too long. It's April 1553. We want to take over Katsuyora Castle and see what happens. Commons can be changed.
Your orders. Here
Templar.
is last month's balance. Reporting in.
No reports. It's been kind of dull. A couple of places here can do stuff. Oh, we got all of our best dudes in this one city, which is probably a mistake. All right, at least this will get that going. Are you going? You are going. Is this... Music's not playing. It's odd because you're going to war, but the war music's not
Here
playing.
is last month's balance. Reporting in. Yes.
That's it, right? It's Katsurao Castle. Right.
We march.
Surround it.
Okay, we have accomplished that particular mission. Yoshikiyo Murakami's base of operation, Katsurao Castle, was surrounded by the Takeda army. There was no hope of reinforcements. The castle would fall in a matter of time. Knowing this, Yoshikiyo abandoned his castle and fled to Echigo. To think that victory over Yoshikiyo would be this simple. No, from the start he was no mighty foe. Oh, how I wasted months in fruitless battle. I should have known from my childhood that battles are not decided simply by the number of soldiers, yet perhaps after chasing out my father and taking the Takeda, taking Kai, my days of endless battle blinded me to everything else. Looks like I'm no different from my father. A few days later, Echigo, Kasugayama Castle. Yoshikiyo Murakami, run out of North Shinano, visited the leader of Echigo, Kagatora Nagao, to request help. So, Shinano has fallen to the Takeda. One after another, they flee that land to us, asking for salvation. I can no longer stand idly by. In the name of Bishamonten, I will bring judgment upon Harunobu Takeda. He shall regret turning to treachery to fulfill his greed. Murakami clan was limited by the Takeda. We have to surround Kiso Fukushima Castle. Yeah, I swear. Kiso Fukushima Castle, I thought there was some kind of event for that, but then it didn't, couldn't get it to trigger in my mainline adventure. So I guess we're just going to, I guess I'm just not going to worry about it. We're going to get all this stuff to happen now. So I'll move some fancy pants officers up there.
Let us begin the meeting. Here is last month's balance. Reporting
no
in.
reports. Okay. Alright, so who's... You are already a castle lord, I think. Naminara? Are you a castle lord? I guess I had the people whose loyalty was in the red as castle lords. Oh, I can see he got a station is the place to check. Okay. Kind of missed out on that. So you are a lord, you are a lord, you're a retainer. I don't know if all of these places need super officers, but again, I'm falling into bad habits. I'm doing all of this min-max when in fact we're not going to be keeping this state of affairs for very long, hopefully. Alright, so they are marching on Kiso Fukushima Castle. And I'm just trying to get
Let's get going.
well, that seemed to trigger something. After losing dramatically at Gasantoda Castle to the Yamago clan, Yoshitaka Uichi Uchi? Leader of the Uchi clan, the Uchi-Kuchi clan, completely lost desire to expand his territory. Yoshitaka moved the Takafusa Sui's militarist faction that had led the charge against the Yamato away from the center of clan politics, leaving governing to more moderate retainers. August, in the 12th year of Tenmon, 1551, the opposition between the militarist and moderate factions had reached its peak, leading Takafusa Sue to raise an army. Takafusa! Why are you doing this? Have you forgotten what I've done for you? How I loved you? Lord Yoshitaka, it is because I cannot forget what you've done for me that I cannot bear to watch the Uchi-Kuchi go down this road any longer. And love's end, my lord, often goes unnoticed. Now, everyone, slay Yoshitaka! The Uchi-Kuchi clan no longer needs a spineless leader. Unable to make any sort of organized resistance, Yoshitaka Uchi took his life at Tainiji Temple. Takafusa Sue had Yoshishige Otomo's younger brother, Haruhide Otomo, change his name to Yoshinaga Uchi and placed him as the head of the Otomo. He then changed his own name to Harukata Sue and went on to hold the true authority within the clan. He's going to get himself wiped out at some point, don't worry. So did I not encircle the castle or what?
Here is last month's balance.
Alright, we're
Reporting in.
finding hidden paths and stuff. We're slowly but surely gaining stuff. I guess they were they are changing formation to do it, and they ran out. And I feel like I did, like many videos ago, off screening, I was trying to like push the story far enough ahead to get Vulture Bronco to appear, and I couldn't get that far. But it did. That's why I kept saying I thought there was an event for Kiso Fukushima Castle. Somehow we dislodged something with history, and we didn't get some of the events we were supposed to get when we won this storyline. And in that reality, which we're going to go ahead and go with, we'll load that scenario eventually. You know, where we were like desperately trying to keep the Oda alive. Oh, Nobunaga's actually trying to take back a castle. Cool. Really is Nobunaga, like the actual for reals Nobunaga. But anyway, yeah, like we'll eventually load and we'll have Kiso Fukushima Castle, but we're not going to get the cool storyline version, sadly. Oh, there's all sorts of stuff that we can build. You should not be the overseer, but okay. I did move 2 fancy people here because I remembered it being a big deal base. So let's get one of our people with 100 intelligence and Pole rather to be in charge. Okay. Boy, we got a lot of lumber mills around here. Here's another place we need to change our overseer. I think that is it. Get the overseer to be JG Mystery and get to work on conscripts. And see if we can finish this plot event before the turn is up.
Don't let them escape.
Yeah, apparently they were like seconds away from completing the plot event when they decided we needed to learn about Harutuke Sue. And the fall of the transformation of the Uchi-Kuchi clan. My liege. Ah, Kanzuke. The Kisos say they will surrender to us. What will you do, my liege? Will you continue to serve the Enkindlers? Allow their surrender. Eventually we'll make Kiso our kin and leave this land to them. Much like you acted with the Suwa. I trust you have no issue with that? None, my liege. To rule well, one must be soft and hard as the time calls. At times, measures like this one trump battle. Especially with lands so far away from Kai like this, the people in the green of the land are different from what we know. Leaving this land to its natives and bringing them into our house through bonds of blood is an ideal strategy. Perhaps they could be allowed to know our soul name.
My father would never display such mercy. And that got him exiled by me, the most merciful guy ever.
Indeed, my liege. Yet, Lord Nobutora was not completely mistaken. At times we must also fight mercilessly to show those who would oppose us the terror of the Takeda.
Terror of the Takeda sounds pretty easy, so neither of us were mistaken.
One must be flexible. One must employ the right measures at the right time. Especially with a foe as formidable as Kagetora.
Dots. I have much to learn from you to continue your service to the Takeda, Kanzuke.
Words this one is grateful to hear, my lord. Until this one draws his final breath, his Warcraft is at your disposal. Even Warcraft 3, Reign of Chaos. But not Warcraft Reforged. Everyone hates that. The Kiso family had ruled over Kiso Fukushima Castle, threw open its gates and surrendered to the Takeda clan. As a well-traversed town and producer of good lumber, the castle became a valuable stronghold to the Takeda for years to come. I definitely got this event when I was off screening, trying to get Vulture Bronco to pop. Either, I don't know. I guess I had to wait longer and get a quest to get this castle, but I don't know what I did wrong on screen that this didn't happen, because this definitely happened off screen. That's why I was confused about whether I could take it. But then I didn't find this castle listed in the events that I'd looked up. And I was like, oh, I discovered a new event or something. Anyway, we've completed the unification of Shinano. I guess I didn't do unification of Shinano. I did something else. Now we've got the Triple Alliance. Okay. The Triple Alliance is the last thing I was able, off-screen, goofing around. I don't know how I broke it. This was the last thing I was able to trigger, goofing around off-screen. Then I went back to an earlier save and started recording again, and I was worried that the event after Triple Alliance, which is Battle of Okahazama, would not trigger. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to call it a video. When we come back next time, we are going to pursue the Triple Alliance scenario, get that to trigger, and then we will quit out of this game and jump into Battle of Okahazama, and I'll try to get the historical events from there. I am the Mysterious JG. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you'll join us next time. This was a little disjointed, but I think I got a plan now for us to see the historical events as quickly as we can, and then jump right back into our weird game where I marched out and took over Inuyama Castle without ever having fought the guy who will become Kenshin Uesugi. Trying to protect the Oda and broker peace between the Oda and the Matsudaira. All that weird shit of that reality. We'll jump back to that after we've done some more historical events. See you then.